So Nicole calls me and she tells me what happened. At first, I didn't really believe her, to be honest. We always hear noises at our house, and we're just like paranoid girls living, alone for the first time. And it's typically just our house settling and like popping and cracking. So when she told me that, she heard something and that someone was in our house, I didn't really believe her. We live in such a safe neighborhood. We live in the suburbs outside of Boston, and it really could not be a better neighborhood to live in. So anyways, I obviously told my parents right away what happened, and my dad took the next day off, and he came and he installed cameras in our house and around our house, and there was one in the front yard and then one in the backyard.
Is out in the kitchen area. I thought it could be the wind because it was windy out that day. So I yelled hello and no one answered. I waited a few more seconds and I came out into the kitchen and no one was in here, so I looked at the windows. No one was outside. I happened to look at the back door and the sliding door was open. So I got freaked out. I called the police and they ended up coming, and then I called my roommates.
It didn't really register with me that it could be someone I knew. That all the cops asked, like, oh, do you recognize this person? And I kept looking at the video and I just didn't. And then we kept trying to see if there already any hints or clues to like try to get to the bottom of who it actually was. It was pretty stupid and more like shit all from his hometown, like on his hat, on his sweatshirt, and it even had his last name on his sleeve. So we like zoomed in on it, and his last name was with a B and everything, and like his sweatshirt was basketball. I was like, that's kind of a coincidence because like one of my good friends has a last name that starts with a B, plays basketball, and is like from the hometown that the sweatshirt was from. So I looked online, like articles from his high school. It just kind of confirmed that it was him, and I was just so in shock because I wasn't expecting that at all. This kid is also my dealer, and so I had texted him while he was here, but I didn't know, obviously, asking him if I could pick up. And he didn't answer for hours until after I figured out it was him. And so I was like scared. Do I answer him? Like, what do I do? I had no idea.
Something like that happened, it just makes everything so much scarier. I got a home security system that's inside of our house, and it's connected to all of our windows and doors. And then obviously we're going to keep the cameras that my dad installed. In the video, he wasn't even wearing a backpack, so what could he possibly steal if he wanted to steal anything? Like, he had nothing to put it in. So of course, as women, as young women, we think like, did he want to hurt us? Did he want to do something to us? Like, like rape culture is huge, and it's just, it gives me the chills. I don't even want to think about it. In the video